What's going on, my co-creators? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day today on this beautiful Saturday. Wherever you are, make your Saturday, make your day the best day. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna start this video out backwards. I want you to go out today, get you 30 minutes of cardio. I just got back from the gym myself. I did like an hour working out. And it's good for you because it gets those toxins out of your body. It gets gets your blood pressure up, gets you breathing in real good, and taking in all that foreign air and filtering it and breathing it out so your body can know how to survive in this world. You know what I'm saying? We can't go around avoiding stuff. We gotta get our body out there and test it and push it to its limits. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get that 30 minutes cardio in at least, and also make sure you meditate. 10 minutes of meditation is all you need to contact your higher self, to remind yourself of who you are and what you have the potential to be and what's really important and what's not. That is what that meditation does. I mean, it does a little something different for everybody, but that's one of the things that it does. And on top of that, turn off that news, folks. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. It is not helping you. Listening to that negativity all day long. Trust me. The news is not helping you. It's definitely bringing down your vibrations, bringing down your energy, making you think about things that you probably shouldn't even be thinking about or focusing on. You know what I'm saying? So that news is not good, folks. You need to turn that mess off. What else? Leave your cell phone at home sometime. How about that? Leave your cell phone at home. Get some better light over here. Some of this sunlight. Leave your cell phone at home. Take a break from that tech, folks. That tech is what's driving us crazy. Got us all connected to these systems and these tech companies and all these different entities, and now the government time. It's all our digital communication. So we need to learn how to live without that stuff sometimes instead of always relying on it, folks. So anyway, yeah, I started the video out backwards today. Today I want to talk about, we're co-creators. And we have to understand the power of the tongue. Once again, talking about these words, folks. We got to be very conscious of what words we're using and understand the type of words, how words are powerful. And they actually command us. They tell us how to live and what to do and how to go and how to think and how to feel. Words that's the way we communicate primarily. I mean, we communicate in all kind of levels. We communicate with our energy. We communicate with our body language. We communicate with all types of little things, you know what I'm saying? It's not just words, but words is one of the ones that's kind of universal, you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, you ever heard somebody like from an old school, ancient way of talking, like monks and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't ask me any specifics when it comes to this, but I know I've heard these people that have mastered mind, body, and soul. They talk in a certain way when they talk about themselves. You know, they don't use the word I. At least they don't use it in the way that we use it. Like when they're talking about their bodies, they speak of their bodies as if it's a different entity. They don't speak of their bodies as if it's them. Like when I'm hungry, or when you're hungry, what do you say? I am hungry. And you're tying yourself directly to your body, your spiritual side, your consciousness, you're tying it directly to your body as if it's one. And it is one in this dimension, this three-dimensional world. It is one. Whatever happens up here affects down here. And then there's the other level above that. The spiritual level is all, as above, so below. We know all about that. And so we say, I am hungry. But these people that are wise, that understand how the mind and the body and all that is tied together, and how we kind of work in conjunction with our body, but we're not our body. They'll say things like, the body is hungry. They'll say things like the body is tired. They don't say I'm tired. The body is tired. And by talking like that, it's like you're remembering that you're just a soul taking a ride in this meat suit. You know what I'm saying? This flesh vehicle. It keeps you remembering that, hey, yes, this is a representation of me in this life, but this is not all me. I am more than just this body. The body has needs. The body has urges. The body has all types of physical things, but you are not your body. Now, you have been trained to be totally connected to your body. I mean, we're trained to live off of our five senses. Anything that goes through our five senses, we consider that real. But in all actuality, that's real to the body, but it's not real to the soul. The soul lives beyond the body. The soul lives above and behind the body. And if you learn to speak of your body as a different entity, like the body is hungry, I wouldn't even say my body is hungry. I would say the body is hungry. It reminds you that you have total control of how this body goes and how this body reacts. I mean, of course, there are certain limitations you have on your body. We all have that. But we can probably get a lot more out of ourselves if we stop tying ourselves to our physical bodies. And this goes for fear too. I mean, if you're always afraid to get hurt, if you're always afraid of dying, if you're always afraid of getting sick, it puts limits on what you think you can do. I'm not saying you're supposed to just go around and being careless. You have to take care of your body. There are certain rules that exist in this three-dimensional world that we have to pay attention to if you want to have a healthy life. I'm not saying we disregard that, but I mean, the body is hungry. The body needs nutrients. The body is tired. The body is bruised. The body needs this, and that. Start separating ourselves from this body. And that's one of the things that I do when I'm meditating. I remind myself that I'm just not this physical part. You know, this is just a small, slim little sliver of who I am in this moment in time. You know, if you, whatever you think, how do you think time works? But I think that's very important, folks. And it's crazy for months now. Like upstairs in my bedroom, I have a little whiteboard on the wall up there, and in the middle of the whiteboard, months ago, I guess I got up in the middle of the night. I went to the bathroom. I had this idea in my head. You know the movie Avatar, not the bad one, but the one with the good one, the one with the big blue aliens on there. And you know the guy, I think his name was Jake in the movie. He had an avatar, which was one of these aliens. I forget what their name were, and that was his avatar. That was his body that he was projecting himself into. And I thought about that one day, and I said, man, I should think of my body as like my avatar. It's not really me. It's this suit that I'm wearing in this three-dimensional world so I can operate. And I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I have this avatar running at its top quality. It needs to be at a top quality. It needs to be running at its optimal speed or optimal condition is what I'm trying to think of. And I said, okay, I need to take care of my avatar. And I looked in the mirror at myself, and I looked at myself in the eyes, and I said, you know, this is not you, bro. This is your avatar. And you need to take care of this avatar. You need to put different foods in this avatar. You need to rest this avatar. You need to respect this vessel and make the most out of it. Use this vessel to get you where you want to go spiritually, where your conscience wants to go. Let this vessel take you there in this three-dimensional world. And I wrote in big letters, avatar, in the middle of my whiteboard. And this was months ago. And then I was listening to someone talk about, you know, he was talking about ancient monks and how they talk and how they speak of themselves outside of, like they're outside of their body. And I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And I kind of, then back in my mind, it's like, damn, that's a connection. I've been thinking about that for months now. And now I'm starting to see a bigger reason why that's important. So there's a few ways to look at it, folks. I mean, yes, definitely look at yourself like you're not your body, because you're not your body. You're way bigger than your body. Your body is a slim, small piece of you. It's very, very small, folks. Remember that you're not this body. And that should give you courage, and that should give you excitement that it doesn't end here. You know, this is part of the road. This is part of the road. You know what I'm saying? This is part of your experience that you came here to do, but this is not where it ends. You're bigger, brighter, and more beautiful than this physical body. And also, it should using that language, saying, the body needs this, the body needs that. I believe that it gives you more control over the body, because if you don't tie yourself directly into the body, then you can say, okay, yeah, the body is pulling on me because it has a mind of its own at this point, because I haven't been training it to follow me. this world trains us to follow our body. You know what I'm saying? This world trains us to work from the bottom up instead of work from the top down. You know what I'm saying? We take demands from our physical body, from our physical worries. That's the way the world is trains us to be. And that's a whole nother conversation. I think that's done intentionally to keep us thinking small and thinking like victims and thinking like we're just these little bitty just, you know, always the victim, always being taken advantage of. But really we should be thinking from the top up, thinking from our soul, our spiritual side, and then thinking down to our consciousness and then commanding our body. So using that different language should help you have more control over your body. And another thing, look at your body as a tool. It is a resource. It's like, you know, you're in a suit and you can't operate in this environment without this suit on. You have to have this suit on, just like in the movie Avatar. They couldn't breathe in the atmosphere without being in that avatar, that alien body. And look at your body as an alien body, and that you have this body, and you're like, okay, I need this body so I can manipulate things in this three-dimensional world that I'm living in, and I got to take care of this thing. I got to feed it right. I got to rest it. I gotta you know, pamper it. I gotta do certain things to it, but I'm doing it. It doesn't call me. I call to it. And then I think this like when I'm working out or pushing myself physically further, I go further when I separate myself from my body and I start thinking of myself as kind of like light energy. I see myself being expansive, and even my breath, like if I'm doing cardio, my breath starts slowing down. I start breathing less rampantly because I'm like, this breath entire thing, this is an illusion. I'm just living through this body. I'm not saying the body doesn't need breath. I'm not saying it doesn't need oxygen, but I'm really above this body. I'm actually breaking myself down to operate on this body, on this level. So with that, the idea in mind, I start to get more relaxed, even though I might feel exhausted, and I can push my body further than what I thought I could push it, because I'm understanding that I am not my body. The body is tired, but I'm not tired. You know what I'm saying, folks? So anyway, it's something to think about. More of these word plays that help us to be better and use our strengths and stuff. You know, use our spiritual side to strengthen us through this three-dimensional world that we in. And it's not all about struggle. It's not all about that, folks. I mean, there's more to this thing than just this life. You got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard people get criticized saying there's more important things in life, but there really is. You know what I'm saying? There's a bigger part to us. But while we're here, we got to make the most of it and do the most with it. Take care of this body, feed it, nurture it, respect it, but don't let it be the end all be all. It's more to you than that. And talk of yourself separate from this thing. You know what I'm saying? We can't get so attached to this flesh. It's not what it's all about. It's not where it ends, folks. It's not where it ends. Take care of it, respect it, respect your temple that you're living in, your avatar that you're living in, but it's not all you. You're bigger than that. When you're gone, your energy, your memories, that's way bigger than your body. That reaches around the world. Your body only could be in one spot at one time, you know? So anyway, my co-creators, hope that helps you co-create dynamically on this beautiful Saturday. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.